And World Cup 2 is coming.
We are talking about human life as a World Cup. What is World Cup?
Oh, don't say that.
Don't spoil my mood this morning.
Oh, don't say.
Obi Papa Kawa Dubai, who's a Loba Ghana, World Cup. They should be cancel the World Cup.
Aye! Welcome to another episode of Sauce and Pepper. I go by the name Swallow, and I'm here with
King for short.
Hey! that I didn't see that one coming. King for short, sir.
King for short.
Hey! But Kingsley, is it possible that if you live in a neighborhood, okay, you looking at you honorable like this, some East Legon neighborhood, is it possible that the actions and inactions of your neighbor can affect you?
Definitely.
How?
Definitely. In Chi, there's a saying that in anticipation of the fire. So yes, anything that happens around you, definitely it will have some effect on you one way or the other.
You know, currently there's a war happening, seriously, the Middle East. When we talk about Qatar, Abu Dhabi, Dubai, UAE, there's unrest there. And as if that is not enough, we have US, Iran, and Israel all in this war. And it is very important that we take this with all the seriousness it deserves, because let's not kid ourselves that this cannot come home, because as we speak to you right now, what is happening right now, look, Ghana here, we produce oil, we drill our oil and all of that, but there are certain finished petroleum products that we do not produce, but rather we import. And the places where we import these petroleum products, majority mainly is from the Middle East. So what that means is that now, as the ordinary Ghanaian, I should expect oil prices should be increasing, because they are the people who produce these oils and then they send it down. And because now these wars are happening, now once the fuel prices increases, we all know the cascading effect it has on us, because then now transportation will be expensive. And you know, you can always trust our market women that once you go to the market and prices are high, they will tell you that transportation has gone up. So our wares are, and also if you look at it, we have our brothers, sisters who live there and are working, and every month they send us kakra. But right now, with what is happening right now, it means that remittance too will be affected. So those who have the opportunity to send you money down and send you some small Kuwait, small kwacha and all of that, now you will be missing all of that. And then even by extension, now our cedi also has the potential of weakening against major currencies. Why am I saying this? Because in a world where there is uncertainty, automatically triggers the dollar very strong. So which means that our cedi would now become very weak against the dollar. And we all know the macroeconomics impact that would have on us. So let's not kid ourselves that it is happening in the Middle East. It is happening in some US military base. So it can't affect us. It's a lie. It will affect us. So let's not kid ourselves.
Absolutely. What can I be? But I is the cascading. I can't remember.
You're right.
But in all seriousness, like this world and Kasa, excuse me to say, we are all delusional. We've been war thirsty for the longest time. I don't know if it's just this generation or the quest for us to see war, because we've heard of World War I, World War II.
We've never seen World War III.
We so much want to see what it's like.
But you know, World War III will be deadly.
It's happening right now. People are dying, and the supreme leader in Iran is dead.
Yeah.
And so ultimately, bringing everything together, it is about the human life. It is about the well-being. You know what hurts me the most?
No.
Innocent lives in Kuwait, like you mentioned, UAE. people are stuck there.
Yeah.
I have clients who are stuck there right now. We need to sign deals, and they are not here because
this
they
is
are
a
flights.
direct impact
Yes.
on you, on your business.
They were supposed to land in Ghana on Monday, and now the airport there is closed. So how do they even get to the country? So the world is thirsty for war, because if we are not, why is UN quiet? Why is the UN that we've all entrusted, all the nations in the world, if not all, have entrusted into one organization that don't let some of us get into such things, because we are paying, we are a member, and we are saying that if you're a member of the UN, we know that the President of the United States for the longest time has been advocating that they don't even take part in anything UN. But the UN still has power to say something, to step in and let peace prevail. Because everything put together, oil going up, we losing money, we doing this, it won't be equal to the human life.
Yeah.
We should put economics aside and look at the well-being of people who are trapped in other countries.
Charlie.
You went there to spend just 3 days. Now you are entering into your 4th, 5th day. Who is catering for them? Who is looking after them? Do you understand?
And even our black queens are also playing.
Like, it's the human beings that I am worried about. Because in some countries and other jurisdictions, at least 20 people have been confirmed dead in an air. It's like, it's normal. No. The human life is very important. And so, if for nothing at all, we should consider the human life. But when did we become this stubborn that we don't even want to talk to each other to find a solution, even if there's a problem? Because we watch one country.
I like the fact that you are asking questions like, why is the UN quiet? Now, Ghanaians are at a place where we would not take excuses for your failures. We would not take excuses for your inefficiencies. And that is why for one, I am moving that what is happening in the global geopolitics, this is an opportunity for us to make lemonade out of lemons. Because at the end of the day, the Ghanaian is not ready to listen to you tell him that he is unable to buy his cocoa because there is a war happening in Israel or Iran, or he's unable to pay for his transportation fare because there is a war happening. Today's Ghanaian would not listen to such excuse and would move away from that. And I am saying this because, yes, it is true that with what is happening now, global prices, oil prices would go up. But if you look at it, of course, that is going to affect us because we are import heavy dependent on whatever we consume. But if you look at it, we are also trading in the same commodity that the other oil players, big players, are also trading in. So yes, global oil market prices will go high on the global market, but we also have the opportunity. We are also selling crude oil. The only difference is that we do not have the end product of these oil. So we also have the opportunity to sell these crude oil at the same prices on the global market, which means that what we expected to get out of oil can be more. Because now that the oil prices on the global market has gone up. So some energy experts will tell you that this is an opportunity the government can use that windfall to cushion consumers so that we don't have price increasing at the pumps. So so that you don't have the case where now our transport fares are increasing because US is dropping some rockets on Iran and all of that. So we have the opportunity, in as much as yes, it is bad news, it is things that we did not and we do not hope for. But if we look at it critically, we can make the best out of it, because in times of war, commodities like gold become very high and valuable, and we are some of the biggest traders in gold. So we also have an opportunity there to rake in more revenue, and this revenue should always go into absorbing the shocks of these happenings in the global geopolitics and safeguarding the ordinary Ghanaian and the ordinary consumer.
So you saying we're raking some revenue with gold,
right?
Let's not forget that some some of the countries that buy most of our gold they are on lockdown at the moment, for want of a better word. So like Dubai, we know they buy a large tank of our gold.
True.
So see, the war is not going to help anybody in the long run. Like you're saying, these governments have the opportunity, especially Ato and his people, the Bank of Ghana governor, they have the opportunities to start planning, because we don't want to hear that because of US-Iran war, we couldn't do something, or things have gotten out of control. With the oil sector, I would agree, because right now they operate this price deregularization, and so when it goes up, naturally it will go up. When it comes down, naturally it comes down. We have that policy around the oil and our petroleum products and all of that. So we may not have, quote and unquote, much control, but we can do things now that it hasn't gotten to our doorstep yet.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
They must take advantage of, like you said, make lemonades out of lemons, but be very, very, very cautious that this can get to us tomorrow. So when it gets to us tomorrow, what are we going to do to cushion the citizens and make sure that we don't feel the impact so much? Because remind you, you've done so much in the past 1 year, 2 months, and if you don't maintain this momentum and you use US-Iran as an excuse, the same Ghanaian applauding you, you'll be shocked.
I'm telling you.
You'll be so shocked. So this government has the opportunity to change things if they want to, for the better, in anticipation of anything that will come to Ghana. But in Ghana too, we should be careful, some of our utterances. Supporting nations to, quote and unquote, abuse other nations, we should be very careful. I know the official government position is not clear. We are in the middle, right? But you have actors in Ghana who openly say, I support Trump and everything he does. I support Iran and everything they do. So it's very extremist. We are always extremists in our thinking that we were in this, let me say world. I was going to say we're in this country. We were all here when we witnessed the US and its president going to actually abduct the Venezuelan president.
A sovereign country, a leader of a sovereign country.
I have no degree, no knowledge in diplomacy, but that was a no.
Because, and I agree with you, because that could have been our president. We would have been here, and then we hear that they've come and paid His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and Malodina. Hey, like we could have killed a lot.
Michael Jackson, what time torn? Started to heal the world. The world has never been peaceful. And there's this man in the Asian country, North Koreans, who I say when you missiles as toys and all tested. I say, Obia me come
he feels left out, you know. Hey, we know.
As our weapons will wasting or say time. And right now, I read a very troubling article about US even depleting its missiles and things, like what they anticipated. I think they were thinking it will last for like some 2-3 days and then the thing will go. But no, Iran foreigners said they are not backing down. So right now,
and World Cup 2 is coming.
They were talking about human life as a World Cup. What is World Cup?
Oh, don't say that.
Don't spoil my mood this one.
Oh, don't say.
Me papa kawo Dubai, who's a Loba Ghana, World Cup. They should even cancel the World Cup.
Aye,
they should even cancel it if they can. They should. What is more valuable than the human life?
So, sorry.
What cup of tea? But I'm just saying. Kandia go, but someone's uncle is stuck in Dubai right now. Someone's uncle is in Kuwait. Someone's mother is doing house help in Kuwait. They can't even reach the person because right now, every single time I was watching a television station in Qatar. During the live broadcast, then alarm will sound that emergency, find cover, find shelter. Like that's someone's life right now. You sorry, is where did you? Coco and Awachi. Obi don't know where the next meal is coming from. So people are living in misery at the moment because the missile, A tough for me to me too to say the idea will be better for no.
Bro, I saw some of the video once it lands, and then there's this flame, flame that spreads.
I hear the smell of it cry is something dangerous for you in the long run. So look at how bad it is already in plain ground. 2 4 minutes to say 6 feet. This is what we are talking about. Let's make the world a better place.
Exactly.
Let's make it better than
this is this is all we have. Like, unless with the exception of those who are going to this mass
and the Gen Zs who are happy and at the war when it comes and at the war and at war. It is Gen Z for an stocky fire.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Who allow you? The Gen Zs will come for you.
Serious issue. Then the Gen Z will be in the comments.
The Gen Zs will come for you.
This is how I'll be sitting down when the bomb arrives. No, I cross it.
Clack it. You know what? Look, we have one world.
We have one world. We should do better.
And we live for one another. This is humanity.
Yeah.
And once you do this, it's a threat to humanity. And once you threaten humanity, well, none of us here are left out. So let us know what you think, what is happening in the Middle East and the US. Let us know in the comment section. And whilst you're doing that, recommend this to a brother, a friend, a sister. Until we come your way next time, don't go fighting wars. Be a great citizen. We are.